We first saw him on Aussie Idol. He's the thinking man's Jimmy Barnes, a singer who's currently hotter than the tin roof of a shearing shed on Australia Day. Please welcome Shannon Noll. An idol meets his idol. How are you, Shannon?
I'm well, thanks, David. How are you, mate?
I'm very well.
That's great.
What have you been up to?
Just touring, mate, mainly.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of shows all around the country and that sort of thing, and then had a day off and straight into promo for the latest single.
Somebody told me you've just done 70 shows in 14 weeks. Is that true?
Yeah, they were in 2 blocks, so it was 7 weeks each block. So, yeah, I'm about ready to have a bit of a lay down, mate.
I bet you. You keep that pace up, you'll end up looking like Philip Ruddock.
No doubt.
Shannon!
Yeah?
Don't move! Hold completely still.
OK.
I think there's a caterpillar on your lower lip. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry.
He's been there for a while. He's a persistent little bugger, I tell you, mate.
Yeah, I know that. It's not a freak of nature. It's intentional, isn't it?
Actually, it is probably. It's the closest thing I ever got to being able to grow a goatee.
Really?
Yeah. And then my wife and Mum didn't like it, so that's why I kept it, I think.
I think it looks great. Don't you ever shave it off. I love it.
No, thanks, mate.
I bet women often look at your lower lip and think, I must get a bikini wax.
Yeah, I know. It's quite tidy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very tidy.
Tell me about it.
You know, Shannon, I love your look. You've got that rough and ready look. And have you ever been mistaken for a roadie?
No, I used to double as a roadie.
Did you?
Years ago when we had the cover band. Yeah, we didn't have anybody to carry all the gear in back then, so we had to do it ourselves.
It's not easy for guys who look rugged like us. You know, Madonna once mistook me for a roadie. I didn't correct her until we were smoking the cigarette. Shannon, you describe yourself as an average guy, but now that you're famous, is it possible to have a normal life?
Mate, it's not so possible because you always got to be conscious of what you're doing as soon as you walk out the front door. So it's a bit hard in that respect, but when I get home and shut the door, then I can walk around with not much on, so it's good.
Yeah.
You're not worrying about who's looking or got a camera phone or something like that.
Yeah.
Except my wife.
Oh, of course. Rochelle, your wife, your beautiful wife. What does Rochelle say about all your female fans?
You know, it's obviously tough, but the night we got married, after we sort of got married there, I was looking at her and I said, you know, you shouldn't worry about it because she was the best sort that I've seen anyway, so... Good on you.
Yeah.
Not so much now, but...
What? Shannon. People think we have a glamorous life, but we're just normal people, aren't we?
That's right, mate. Yeah, just lucky enough to make a break and hold on to it.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Excuse me, Shannon. If any one of the Hilton sisters is still in my jacuzzi, add some chlorine, okay? Sorry about that, Shannon. You got 2 kids, Cody and Blake.
Yep.
Great names.
Yep.
And another one on the way, I believe.
Yeah, mate, yeah. I'm thinking about hanging up the boots after this one, I think.
Oh, I see, yeah.
October. Yep, October.
Yeah, due in October.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you going to name your 3rd child after one of the Australian Idol judges?
No, I hadn't really thought about it, but that's food for thought, definitely.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It's probably best not to, though. I mean, the only kid I know called Mark Holden grew up to be really weird.
Definitely.
3 kids, eh? 3 kids, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you growing your own roadies, Shannon?
Yeah, I'm trying to, mate, actually. I'm trying to get a football team together.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Does Fisher-Price make mini amps for them to practice lugging around the house?
No, they've got their little guitars and that sort of thing. Cody, they both went and watched a couple of shows at the start of the tour. And then after that, for every night, they were just singing to my CD all the time. And I got it on video, and Cody was the singer and Blake was the drummer. And then Cody poached every move that I've ever had. Not that I've got that many.
Oh, come on.
Even down to the fact when he was finished, he walked into the bathroom, took his shirt off, and he had sweat run out of him, and grabbed a towel and put it around his neck and walked.
You made your first album, That's What I'm Talking About.
Yep.
In just 4 weeks, and it sold 250,000 copies.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I love your version of What About Me. It's my theme song in the boudoir.
That's the guy.
What music do you play in the bedroom, Shannon?
I just sing.
Well, you struck me as a kind of agadoo kind of guy.
Yeah. No, there's actually not been much going on in the bedroom the last few months.
Right.
Hopefully, because I've been on tour.
Yeah, that's right. Of course it is. Yeah. At least you hope it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard this 1,000 times on Idol, but we'll find out what happens next after the break. Will you stay with us?
Yeah, mate, definitely.
Terrific! More Tench action coming up!
Don't go changing channel.
Tell me, do underwear models suck their cheeks in too? Welcome back to My Tonight. Jermaine Greer was supposed to be on the show tonight, but she cancelled because she said she was shaving her legs. If she had shown up, I would have said, "So, Jermaine, is it fun attacking a dead man when he can't fight back?" And she would have said, "I was standing up for animal welfare." And I would have said, "Come on, everyone knows that you were always worried that one day Steve Irwin would appear in your garden, grab you by the tail and hold you up to the camera so we could all see what a revolting old reptile you've become." And she would have said,
You got me, Dave.
I'm chatting with Aussie singing sensation, Shannon Noll.
Thanks, mate.
Shannon. Shannon, is it tough being a man's man but having a girl's name?
Well, I'll tell you, mate, you ever heard of that Johnny Cash song, That Boy Called Sue?
Boy named Sue, yeah.
I had two older brothers, so called Harriet and... No, I didn't really.
Your brother's called Harriet.
No, I didn't. No, they looked after me, my older brothers, so I never had to put up with the girly names.
You travelled to LA to write songs for your new album, Lift. And what is it about a smoke-filled American city full of tossers that help you to capture the spirit of the Australian bush? What is that?
No, it's... I did a lot of writing in Australia, so it was just a matter of going overseas and getting a bit of a feel for what other writers had to offer. But yeah, LA's a bit funny. Everyone's great. You're great. I'm great. We're all great. There's your number one right there.
I know. So your album, Lift. It's a great name. I like it. Have you ever made love to a woman in a lift?
I haven't, mate, no. Actually, and I'm yet to be a member of the Mile High Club, but it's all... I'm a sole member of the Mile High Club. No.
Really?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Ah, we all are.
No, I'm not. No.
That's out of the bag now.
Yeah, why? Have you had a crack at it yourself?
Well, look, I shouldn't be telling you this, but I have here. I got caught in a lift once with Dame Edna.
Really?
Yeah. She may be a dame, but she's no lady, my friend. That's true. Now let's take a look at one of the singles, Lonely. It can be lonely on the road sometimes, can't it?
It definitely can, mate, yeah. My little... Ross rang the other day and said... Blake got on the phone, he said, "Dad, I can open the back door." So he's now tall enough to open the back door by himself. So you miss stuff like that in the road, which makes you think. But, you know, it's you've got to pay the bills, I suppose. So, yeah, it's great.
So. Shannon, you were runner-up in Australian Idol.
Yep.
Is it true that you would have come first, except that you were hidden behind Guy's hair? Is that true?
No, I don't know. No, definitely not, mate. I was pretty happy to get to second, I think. So my wife likes it. Well, I've always come second.
Oh, I see. Yeah, thanks for sharing. That's great. You know, Guy's afro was amazing, wasn't it?
It was, mate. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you used to be a shearer. Were you constantly fighting the urge to grab Guy by the legs and turn him over and fleece him? There must have been a huge urge there, eh?
I think if there was a handpiece about, it would have been on the cards.
Guy Sebastian is a very religious young man, and yet you've sold more albums. Why does God love you more?
That's a good question.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, maybe I've got no idea, actually. Well, if you're talking to him, but ask him
I'll
for
ask
me.
him. Maybe it's just because people are uncomfortable, hearing love songs from someone who's never had sex.
Maybe. Well, then again, I was, a virgin up till the last conception of the baby. I just had a hot bath with my wife twice.
Somebody's got to talk to you, Shannon, Noll. Now, listen up. This is a hypothetical, Shannon.
Okay.
You and Guy Sebastian crash land on a remote Pacific island populated exclusively by beautiful young female virgins.
Yep.
Now, you perform a thank you concert for the villagers, but your opening number is so loud that it wakes a dormant volcano. Now, the high priest declares that the river of lava can only be halted by sacrificing a virgin. Now, think about it. Do you let an innocent young girl meet her doom? Or do you tell them about Guy?
Oh, no,
Make the
it's all
call,
over.
Shannon.
I love to throw, you know what I mean? But it's all over for him. He's in.
He's in! He's in!
He's a virgin! Quick!
Shannon, you probably wouldn't have to tell them. I think they could tell the Guy was a virgin. Shannon, Noll, it's been great to catch up with you.
Definitely, mate. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for being on My Tonight.
Nah, it's sensational. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Thanks,
thank
guys.
Shannon Noll. Uncle Tench will be back on the other side of this break.